12 seconds to go in the game. Niners lead by 4. Hill fires the right side.
Boy, was that a fun game. So let's get straight to the game recap. Well, that was a fun one, huh? So let's get straight to the stats. And let's start off with these fantastic Vikings stats. As you see, Cousins was on his game, was absolutely phenomenal. 40 for 55 for 296 yards, a touchdown, 1 interception. About 200 of those yards were in the first half and basically garbage time. He was off. I wouldn't even say Cousins was really bad. I missed a few throws. The receivers dropped a few throws. And that really set the tone of the whole game. Was just off all the way around. To the rushing stats, Mike Boone led the day with the rushing. We only ran the ball 6 times because our defense was horrible. 2 times for 11 yards, a 5.5 average. Murray was 2 for 1. Is there anything in this game that Latavius Murray did that Mike Boone couldn't? I don't think so. I don't think Murray's that good, and I would love the Vikings to just ditch him for like a 4th round pick or, you know, an offensive lineman, for the love of God. Now on the receiving stats, Adam Thielen looked pretty good. He was kind of the guy in the second half that got all those little short catches. 14 catches for 105 yards. I mean, that looks good for a stat sheet, and it looked good overall on his box score. But overall, not very good. Kyle Rudolph, 5 for 48. C.J. Ham, another guy, of course, I think can do things Latavius Murray does. And 5 for 47. Laquan Treadwell, I believe number 2 as far as receivers, 4 for 33. A decent little bounce back game for Laquan Treadwell. That's 4 catches on 4 targets. I mean, that's basically all you want. If you get thrown here away, catch it. You don't get a ton of targets with Thielen and Diggs, but with how horrible everybody else was, I thought Treadwell was pleasantly surprising as a solid number 3 target. I'd like to see a little bit more, but everybody else is awful, so that's as much as you can really expect. Murray, 5 for 30. Diggs, 4 for 17. His numbers were bad, but he was going against their best corner. You didn't expect Diggs to have a bad day, but still 17 yards is pretty god-awful and pathetic. He should feel bad like the rest of the team. And the story as far as offense was the turnovers, 3 fumbles, 2 lost from Cousins, a fumble for Mike Hughes, a fumble for Harrison Smith, or a forced fumble for Harrison Smith, where the Bills, of course, recovered. Mike Hughes. Are we still happy we didn't pick up Hernandez in the draft instead of Mike Hughes? Oh, for the future! For the future! What Super Bowls are in our future? We need something right now. And we have one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And we have, oh, thank God, we have a solid number 4 corner that can fumble kicks and punts and that doesn't know how to take a knee in the end zone and gets the ball at the 21 where he could just take a knee and have it at the 25. Great draft pick so far. Looking very good. I believe Will Hernandez is like 4th overall in Pro Football Focus guards, number 1 rookie guard in the NFL. Oh, awful pick. God, I should have got. Great decision to get Mike Hughes. Again, I'm so glad. Let's go to the Bills on offense. Josh Allen, 15 for 22, 196 yards, a touchdown. Doesn't start to show how good Allen was today, throwing darts all day, and especially in the first half. Took the foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. But the Vikings defense was just so loose, just gave up so many easy type throws. And Josh Allen, once he got into a little bit of a rhythm, he was very accurate. He was very accurate, and the receiver dropped one. I know Kelvin Benjamin probably had 3 or 4 drops today. He was pretty bad, god-awful. I know he was matched up on Xavier Rhodes. I'd love to give Rhodes credit, but I just think Benjamin dropped it, and if he was good, he would have been a really good day for Josh Allen. Running the ball was pretty solid. The Vikings really wanted to make him one-dimensional and did an okay job of that. Defensively, Chris Ivory had 20 carries for 56 yards, a 2.8 average. And as a leading rusher, that's really, really good run defense. And you'd like to see a little more on the pass defense, which got exposed. When Shady McCoy's hurt, you know, they don't really have much behind him, and the Vikings really gave Allen a chance to beat him, and he did. So maybe I give something to Josh Allen there. But the Vikings just didn't really. They wanted to stop the run. They didn't stop the pass. I guess win Buffalo, right? And then receiving for the Bills, Chris Ivory, 3 for 70, the 50 and the 55-yarder for the long that really the Vikings got by Josh Allen, and the running the back be loose, and he just ran down 50 yards, got the ball within the 10-yard line. Holmes, 3 for 29. Benjamin, 3 for 29. Benjamin could have probably had about 50 or 60 yards if he would have been okay in this game. And then defensively for the Bills, Matt Milano had the easiest interception of his life, just fell in his lap. And then the sacks across the board. Just 4 total sacks, but pressure in Cousins' face all day long. And it was hard to watch. Riley Reef looked absolutely horrible. Got beat off the snap consistently off Jerry Hughes out of his left tackle spot and looked so bad. Left guard wasn't much help either. I couldn't really tell who was really winning the center battle. I didn't really see a lot of Pat Elflein snaps as far as I could tell. He only had the second drive of the game, I believe. So I don't know if they're just slowly trying to work him in or what, but still not a lot of Pat Elflein. We'll see if that helps when Elflein is healthy. Overall, our offensive line was god-awful, and that's it. I mean, the game started off, this game felt so much like the Eagles game, right? We had that 3-and-out, then Linval Joseph just headbutts Josh Allen, gives him a free first down, and they march down the field, get a touchdown. Then our very next drive, it's a strip sack on 3rd down, Kirk Cousins, and all of a sudden they have the ball within the 10-yard line. Next drive on offense, exact same thing. It was so hard to do anything, and partly because of our offensive line. Look at the NFC Championship game. Case Keenum had pressure in his face all day. This time it was on the right side in the championship game. This time it's on the left side today. And at least in the championship game, the Eagles have a good D-line. The Bills are kind of average. So if we're looking at the Rams next week, Aaron Donald kind of has his knife and fork out, and he's ready to tear into some Kirk Cousins. So there we have it. Get over it. Have a few of these, and you'll get over it pretty quickly. Otherwise, I'll have to do my game preview probably tomorrow, as well as my game simulation. So be ready for that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next Joe Z Vikings video. See you guys then.